And welcome to part 2. So we just defeated Flashman in the earlier part, now we have Time Stopper. Time Stopper freezes everything for as long as until the bar wears out. And you can't stop in mid-time stop. Like, you can't just switch out weapons. If you use it, you have to use it until it drains out, which is kind of, you know, annoying. And I wouldn't be objected to this if it killed Quickman in one hit, but we'll get to that. By defeating Flashman stage, I got Item 3. Item 3, it climbs the wall and allows you to stand on it as it climbs the wall, so it's good for scaling walls. But now we take out Big Time Quickman. He was designed after Elecman, and is one of the fastest robots Dr. Wily ever created. Well, I'd hope so. A good point, he makes quick decisions. That's what we want, a fast reactor. Bad point, he's impulsive. He likes racing, but he dislikes snails. But of course, snails are slow. I mean, it's only so obvious, right? I mean, yeah. What a terrible, terrible... Who wrote this? I want to find out who wrote the English translation to this in that Bubbleman. Oh well. I'll let that slide for now. This is Quickman stage. It's, it can be tricky. In fact, I've died here a lot. Because there's a lot of moving platforms that don't stop, so you gotta keep moving at all times. And I died. See, what happens is, you have to be really, really fast. Just like the man in charge of this place, Quickman. You can't stop for a second. You can't stop to breathe at all. You gotta be quick on your feet and you gotta move in the right direction because of any slight mistake and you are dead. You always want to fall in the direction that you're going to be running in next because, you know, the more you save time, the better you will be at this place. And then, of course, at the end are more of these mech guys, which are pretty damn healthy and strong. And then once you destroy the mechs, the pilots come out and they have a shield. They're by far the most annoying enemies in the game. And those mechs, if they run into you, take out a huge chunk of health. God, I hate those guys. But oh well, we're past them. Now it's time for what I consider the most annoying robot master of all of them, Quickman. I despise Quickman. He's weak against the Time Stopper Flash, but it doesn't kill him in one hit. It only takes out half of his health. So for the rest half, you have to do other stuff like use the Mega Buster, as I am now. His weapons are hard to dodge. The platforms that he's running around in, you know, they're hard to maneuver him with. He's always running or jumping at most random times, so he doesn't even have a pattern that's, you know, easy to get used to. So Quickman is by far the most robot master ever. Well, not ever, but he's still a pain in the ass. But, hey, it's me. I still kill him, because I'm awesome. And I in no way cut out deaths. No, I did not. Not with Quickman, anyway. So we get the Quick Boomerang, which is, in my opinion, the best weapon of the game. I know everyone goes on and on about Metalman's weapon, but trust me, Quick Boomerang is where it's at. You waste almost little to no energy with the Quick Boomerang. You could shoot like 6 boomerangs and your energy bar will still be almost full. And it's mighty powerful and all of that. So anyway, it's an awesome weapon. Now we're coming to Metalman, who has a very overpowered weapon that most robot masters can die from. That's why people like him so much and why a lot of people take him on first. There's the Flash Stopper in action. I'm stopping those guillotines from crushing me. Anyway, Metalman is the first robot that Dr. Wily ever created, and he was designed after Cutman. Interesting. A good point, he's quick at work. A bad point, shady business. What? He's working for Dr. Wily. Of course, he's by default shady business. That was the item 2 that I was telling you about in part 1. He likes frisbees, and he dislikes dogs, because they keep taking his frisbees. They need to die. Anyway, Metalman stage is a big conveyor belt extravaganza. You can never be on a place that isn't moving your feet. Well, there's some areas, but, you know, most of it's conveyor belts. It has a bitchin' theme song, I will say that. In the original Nintendo game, in normal mode, those gray things that I'm shooting right now would actually die in one hit. A lot of things were different in normal and difficult. There was, like, guys died after a lot more hits. They had, like, surprise attacks that weren't in the other difficulty. You know, it's a pretty different game sometimes. Sometimes. Most of the time. Whatever. Dr. W. Going in with the Quick Boomerang, because Quick Boomerang makes oh-so short work of Metalman. The fight consists on a conveyor belt, so you're always moving, so you gotta be careful where you're standing, of course, because he's throwing those metal blades like a fat guy throwing away money for food. There we go. Trying to think of a very tasteless joke, and that's the best I could come up with. Thank you. So Metalman is dead, and now we get the Metal Blade. Metal Blade is a very useful weapon because not only does it kill most Robot Masters, but which makes it overpowered and pretty cheap to use, but it also aims in any direction you want to throw it. It's not like the Mega Buster where it just goes straight. No, you can shoot it up, you can shoot it diagonally, you can shoot it below you. It can go wherever the hell you want it to go, which is swell. So now we're tackling Bubbleman, who, guess what, lives underwater. I know, it's crazy. He is the first humanoid robot in the universe created for underwater battles. Good point, he has a bubbly personality. A bad point, he's a lavish spender. He likes hot springs, and he dislikes oil slicks. No fish wants oil in their water. It also has a bitchin' theme song, too. All of Mega Man 2's theme video game... All of Mega Man 2 is just awesome, you know? Music-wise. I think I have most of the soundtrack on my computer, which is, you know, crazy, because I don't usually have that for any Mega Man game. One, I've got quite a few tunes. I love Cutman and Bombman's theme, I love Electman's, but that's about it. Mega Man 2, I got everybody. And as for their Mega Drive, Sega Genesis renditions, they're okay, they do the job, but nothing beats 8-bit, if you know what I mean. Nothing. The 8-bit versions of all of these songs are so much better. There's only one version, there's only one Wily Wars version that I prefer over the original, and that's in Mega Man 3, that's Top Man. Top Man's theme in Wily Wars just kicks ass. But we'll hear that when we play number 3 after number 2. The Boomerang is awesome here, and it's very, very useful in Wily Wars. In the original Mega Man 2, even on difficult mode, I could kill all those shrimp and giant whale creatures with the Mega Buster alone. But for some reason, they decided Mega Man should shoot slower, so he doesn't shoot as fast, and it takes goddamn forever to kill anything in Bubbleman's stage. That's why I resorted to using Quick Boomerang, just so I could make short work of everybody. You could get hit by the whale and keep walking, but whatever. Here's Bubbleman. He's pretty easy. He's one of the first guys you should take on, because, you know, his pattern is so damn easy to maneuver around. He just goes up and down, shoots bouncing bubbles that are slow. And, yeah. Metal Blade makes quick work of our bubbly little friend. And by defeating Bubbleman, we get Bubble Lead, which is by far the lamest ability you'll ever get in this game. And yet it's mandatory to beat the game. Well, it's not like you can't get it to beat the game, but whatever. Heatman is next. And let's see here, where is he in the bio? A robot created from Fireman. That's all his description says. No second point, just he's a robot created from Fireman. Okay. A good point? Living. What? He's living, so he's a good point. Oh my god. I'll see you in part 3.